got a place. He's got his own star. Everybody knows who he is.
He's doing his own thing.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, this is the dumbest thing. You have a diabetic puppet. I've been bullied puppet. What else?
I could see the bullying puppet. But again, Sesame Street's not that big, so if you bullying them, you just go straight to the source. They just walk around the corner and beat the shit out of that puppet that's bullying them.
That's right.
And who's going to bully him? Who's probably the biggest bully there? Big Bird. He's a bastard.
Yeah, or Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, two biggest guys on the block, man.
Would that be funny? They go around bullying everybody.
Yeah, and all of a sudden they're bullying people.
Oh, yeah. Kicking over Oscar's trash can.
So anyways, this is a storyline for part of the show Sesame Street and Communities program. So this won't air on televised episodes for now. Only separate online videos material. So again, we're asking people to watch public broadcasting station, which is free, to buy a video. How's that helping? Is the money going towards the homeless people? I
don't know, but homeless people don't have internet. And
they don't have a DVD player.
So you know what? I work at the natural food store, so we attract all the hippies. Like, it's insane, dude. They just smell so bad. And they all have smartphones. They have smartphones. And then I'm thinking, if you're homeless, and they have Facebook pages too. So what are they saying? Hey, the South Bridge is open today. We're having a fire party there. What are they telling their Facebook friends?
What are they doing on Facebook? They're homeless.
I don't know. They have phones, though.
Exactly.
I don't get
That's what happened the other day. Some guy came up to me and he's like, do you have money? And I said, dude, I don't have any cash. I said, all I got is a credit card. And he said, that's okay. Pulled out a stupid square, plugged it in his cell phone.
No way.
Yeah. And he's like, I could take that.
Holy shit.
No shit. I'm
totally
fucking with you, but yeah.
Oh, you are fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'd be like, you fucking dick.
I slapped the phone out of his hand. So anyways, the other part about this, to get more, so we're defending Sesame Street, is we know children who experience homelessness are caught up in a devastating cycle of trauma, says the president of Global Impact and Philanthropy of Sesame Workshop. We want to help disrupt that cycle by comforting children, empowering them, and giving them hope for the future. We want them to know that they are not alone, and home is more than a house of an apartment. Home is wherever the love lives. Good message. Good message. I'm not going to... But again, so why is this girl upset?
So what this little homeless puppet's going to do is watch an episode of Dr. Phil, and she's going to realize that if she accuses somebody of sexually harassing her, she gets to go to a shelter immediately and be fed and taken care of.
Actually,
so now she is a victim puppet.
What's going to happen?
Victim puppet.
Someone's going to realize her talents.
Yes.
Put her on America's Got Talent.
Oh.
She's going to get $1 million. Not because she sings better, because she's homeless.
Yeah. And then she's going to blow it on puppet crack.
Then she's going to go to a different world.
Yep.
And we're going to see her in what was that show on True Hollywood Story.
Where are they now?
Yeah, they're like Lily. Remember Lily? Lily now lives in a shelter with other crackheads.
Like the Different Stroke kids?
Yeah.
They're all dead, aren't they? Is there anybody alive from that show?
Todd Bridges. the brother. The big guy.
He's the one that got out?
He's a jail guy.
Yeah. No, that's ridiculous. I want to see.
Well, that's going to be all the Muppets, honestly. That's why Oscar doesn't leave the can. He knows his deal.
Yes.
Cookie Monster, you don't see him a whole lot anymore because everybody's like, diabetic puppet. We can't have Cookie Monster running around anymore, right? Because he's promoting diabetes.
I'm Vegetable Monster. I love celery.
I'm Insulin Monster. Give me my insulin.
Oh, here comes insulin.
So
little insulin dude comes over. That'd be funny.
You'll like this one. Lily's new storyline isn't the only step that Sesame Street's taken. It's becoming more inclusive this recent years. Last year, the series introduced Julia, a Muppet with autism.
I want to see a Tourette's puppet. That'd be awesome.
One that would cuss him out.
Yeah. Hello, Oscar. I was thinking about fuck you.
That's
going
probably
to the park today.
That's what Cookie Monster is.
Tourette's.
He probably does have Tourette's.
That's true. When he sees a cookie, he just screams.
Like, cookies, and he starts yelling. And he's like, "Motherfucking bitch, cookies! Give me some fucking cookies!" Ah!
Yeah, that'd be funny. Oscar should have had Tourette's. It would have, that it would have been.
Yeah, they should have emotionally disturbed puppet. That's Oscar.
Yeah.
Right.
And then OCD puppet. That's the count.
Exactly.
He has to count everything.
And they could have partners puppets.
Autism.
Ernie and Bert.
Yeah,
they're partner puppets, and then you have awkwardly tall and gangly looking puppet, which is Big Bird.
Yes, big puppet.
And Snuffleupagus is kind of the minority puppet because no one knows who the hell where he's from.
He's the gender unidentified puppet.
Gender identified. That's true. Snuffleupagus could
we
be
don't know
boy
what the
or
hell
girl.
he is. And Big Bird, we don't know what he is.
And I haven't watched Sesame Street in a long time, so I don't even know what the characters are anymore.
And then there's the one that. So what's Emo or Emo or Elmo? What the hell is he?
He's emotionally disturbed too.
There
was something about the Elmo puppet that guy that ran him has some kind of like shady background. I think it was. It was like some kind of Elmo puppet.
Porn site?
Something to do with that guy. He had like a shady deal. They made like a movie about him, and he was like, they made a movie about Big Bird too, like having problems. The person that was in the Big Bird suit. Everybody has like some issues, and they got to put it out on video.
They're hiding in a costume, so of course they're hiding. It's a personality. They're not even being the real person. So, but you know what? The Elmo guy, I could see him having a porn site. Think about it. Tickle me, Elmo.
So here's
That's pretty good.
a movie an article from the dailybeast.com. The title of the article is, "I always felt it was creepy. Stories of of sex with Elmo puppeteer Kevin Clash."
Nice. So they thought it was creepy that he talked in the Elmo voice?
I don't know.
Or that because he said Elmo wants to see you take off your clothes? What was creepy about it?
I'm reading about it. It says he had said 3 years after divorcing his college sweetheart, who until recently was known as the voice of Street Elmo, Sesame Street's Elmo, described that painful period in his life. Often it's harder to find the courage to face a personal difficulty is to understand and accept a large-scale tragedy, the Emmy-winning puppeteer wrote in 2006, "My life as a red furry animal. We love each other deeply, but after 17 years, it just wasn't enough to sustain our marriage." Why would you write this? Why the hell would you tell anybody this?
Who wrote this? I mean, Elmo and him are divorced?
No, his girlfriend. It says Clash privacy about his sexual orientation ended up in November 12th when his gossip website TMZ broke the news that a college student from Pennsylvania was claiming that he had sex relation with Clash 52 that began when he was 16.
Oh, so it's a dude.
Yeah. "I'm a gay man," he said. "I've never been ashamed of that, tried to hide it, but felt it was a personal and private matter." That's true. It is. Why the hell is you writing about it now?
See, the thing is
so that came out, and that's when the whole thing came out about the whole Elmo voice. But they have a new guy now.
I always thought the Elmo voice was CGI type effects. I didn't think anybody could really talk like that.
All I got to say is if you're going to be a puppeteer on Sesame Street, you better have a squeaky clean past.
Jeez.
Because if you're going to put your hand up a puppet's butt, it better be for child entertainment.
Wow. I mean, how could you sit there and be that famous being Elmo and then just not try to use it as a pickup line at a bar?
Can you imagine that?
Use the Elmo voice and the girl's like, "Oh, you sound like Elmo." "I am Elmo." "No, you're not."
And then you just whips him out of the back pocket.
Yeah.
"Here's my puppet.
This is my the official Elmo." He has them all in his apartment. He has all the Elmos.
So the characters now is Elmo, Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Oscar, still the Count, Ernie, Grover. Forgot about Grover.
Who's Grover?
Grover is the blue guy that runs around and he flies in a Superman costume sometimes. And then you got Bert, Kermit the Frog, Abby, Cadabby. Mr. Snuffleupagus sums that up for you right there. It's Mr. Snuffleupagus. Okay. Prairie Dawn was always that girl that was always whiny. Guy Smiley. Julia Grungetta, who looks like Oscar, but it's a girl.
Oh, that's his homeless girl.
Hoots the Owl, who has a saxophone, which looks like he's on the streets playing. The two-headed guys that do the phone thing, the phone bit.
Those guys are still around?
Yep.
Wow.
And then you still got Linda. She's still around, I guess.
She must be like 90.
There's a lot of people on here.
I didn't think Sesame Street.
This is senior citizens puppets.
Yeah.
That's what
Bert,
these guys
Ernie,
are.
Kermit.
And they're rolling out in their wheelchair.
Yeah. Is there a handicap puppet?
I think there is.
Jeez, oh, Pete. If I was a little kid and I was homeless, I would not be able to relate to a puppet who has a place to stay and who doesn't have to starve and all these things. I don't know. If they really want to relate to all that stuff, I think they can go a little bit more effort with it and actually go to the streets or something and interview kids. Maybe the puppet can interview homeless kids.
Well, the homeless puppet is the new thing for Sesame Street because it's all over the news, even on USA Today.
Is it dirty? Is it a dirty puppet?
It doesn't look dirty. Looks like it's pretty clean, well kept.
Does that have matching shoes?
It shouldn't have shoes. They're homeless, so.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying? You said that the puppet?
Just saying. If you're going to get real, get real.
What would be a real homeless puppet? What would that look like?
So I had to go see somebody at an office the other day, and when I walked into the office to meet with somebody, the back door was wide open. They had a fan on, and I said, "Why are you blowing all the cold air into this room?" Because the guy who just left before you smelled so bad, we had to open up the office. That's horrible.
Guy in the store?
Yeah, it was bad. It's bad, man. But a homeless puppet, I don't know. I was a homeless guy inside of Starbucks on his iPad with his two shopping carts outside. But he had nice stuff. So I'm thinking maybe he just got kicked out of the house, or he just said, "I'm tired of paying shit off."
Maybe he's not homeless. Maybe he's just in between places.
I know, right? It's funny because they don't get in trouble for those shopping carts, but if you steal a milk crate, it's like a $1,200 fine or jail.
Really?
It says it right there on the milk crate.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Everybody's in trouble.
Shit.
When the guy used to deliver milk to my shop, he's like, "We don't fucking care." It says it right on there. It's like $1,200 or
$1,200 fine for a plastic milk crate?
Yeah.
Huh. That's amazing.
I think it's in pesos, though.
I got a homeless puppet thing coming up here in a minute.
Oh, like
once they get to the commercial.
Nice.
Here's the first homeless puppet, Lily, in about 3 seconds.
Here we go.
She's teaching kids a lesson of hope and love.
We don't have our own apartment anymore, and we've been staying in all different kinds of places. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's a lot of kids.
It's a heart. Home is wherever the love lives. And you can take that love and hope with you wherever you go.
So you're never homeless?
Never.
That's a very stoic approach to being homeless, because if your mind is always free, your body can be imprisoned and you'll always be free.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to say anything that... I'm not making fun of homeless, but...
You have been for 30 minutes.
I'm making fun of the homeless puppet. Because on Sesame Street, on Sesame Street, all the pets are homeless, or puppets are homeless. Everybody's homeless. They're living on the street. And I think it's great that they're trying to address the situation, but I think that's, home is wherever the love is. Not sure those who are saying that really understand the whole key of homeless when it's cold.